Hello and welcome to Train Sim World 3 and a very first look at the Peak Forest Railway. As you can see in front of us, we've got the beautiful LMS Jubilee, and we're starting life off at Ambergate, and we'll be going all the way as far as Millersdale today. So it should give us a pretty good look at the Peak Forest Railway, and hopefully you enjoy this one. If you do, when you hit that like button and also subscribe. And as we've just been reminded, it's best to set those cylinder cocks. So as we start to pull away from Ambergate here, we'll start to just pull the reverse back and to pick up some speed. We're permitted to get up to 25 miles an hour by the looks of it, so going well, pretty well so far. I have to say I'm a complete newbie when it comes to driving Steam, and very much want to obviously give you a good view of what the Peak Forest is all about. So we'll probably be spending less time in the cab and probably more time outside looking at this beautiful locomotive. And let's just bring it down to as we start to pick up some speed nicely. And we are actually permitted, by the looks of it, to get up to what is 80 miles an hour. So hopefully we can pick up a bit of speed here. It's looking good so far. So this. Let me bring up. I'll tell you what. We'll pop ourselves just here at a minute. Let's watch the Jubilee fly past us. Get a good view of it, and then what we'll do is we'll jump into the map so you can see what this route has to offer. Give a good bit on the whistle. There we go. Beautiful. So, picking up speed quite nicely there. Let's just rock it down to 40 on the reverser. What we'll do is we'll keep on the outside for now. Let's I think we'll just no, ease off the regulator. We do have a 40 coming up, so we can just keep it around this sort of speed for now. So yeah, let's look at the map. So down the bottom here, this kind of triangle station looks fantastic, is Ambergate, obviously where we've just left from. We will be heading north. As you see, there's quite a few spurs and sidings along the way, so it'll be interesting to see what we can see there, what scenery we've got. And as you can see, we carry on all the way up, and then we get to the Buxton branch, which goes along the bottom here, and you end up in Buxton, or you continue north all the way to Chinley. So it should be a real variety. This route also comes obviously with the Jubilee that we're driving at the moment, but it also comes with the all-new brand new LMS Fowler 4F, and we also get the 8F as well, which has already been seen on the Spirit of Steam release. So if you are into Steam, you should be a big fan. I've maybe driven those already, but it's certainly my first time driving the Steam Loco in Train Sim Worlds, which I'm really excited about. And I have to say, the scenery looks utterly stunning so far. So I'm very, very impressed as we go through some. It's yeah, pretty impressed so far. Let's jump back into the cab. You can see there's a pretty limited view about what we can see, but we do have different camera views. We can go up the top here, so we can get a good view down into the footplate, and also just about see where we are going, and obviously you can choose which side as well. So it's pretty fantastic, the different views that we've got. But I think it's only right to do this route justice by looking from the outside, and getting a great view of what this railway has to offer. Let's open that regulator back up. We're allowed to get up to 55, so let's see if we can pick the speed up on this Jubilee. We'll get a good view of what it's like on the footplate here. Have a look round. Got the fireman, or firewoman should I say, doing her work, nicely keeping that fire topped up with coal. And we're nicely getting up to nearly 50 miles an hour now. So making some really nice progress there. So we've got the next go via location, which is Cromford, and we can see that on the map. But again, you can see there's a few spurs off, and yeah, I just have to say the scenery is utterly stunning as we head into the tunnel here. You really can't see much when you're driving the steam engine in a tunnel, but the glow of the fire keeping a bit of light left. We're up to 55, so just ease back on the regulator, and you can see we're hauling, what's it, 5 coaches today. So trying to get a good view without clipping through things. Very, very nice. So we've got plenty of period correct passengers as well, all wearing the right thing, so that's nice to see. Let's see if we can get into 3 camera. Actually, you can see we can get a bit of a better view of this Jubilee as we ride on Bahamas. Just open up the regulator. Look at the valve gear, it looks beautiful. And you can see me there apparently driving away. As we head for our next go via location, which is Cromford. Let's see if we can get into the in camera. What we'll do is we'll plonk ourselves at the end just here, and we'll do that. That is amazing. I'm a big fan of this. And our next go via location will be via Matlock Bath. And then we will be stopping at that location. So I get the sense we will be stopping soon. So I've been really thoroughly enjoyable. So this route is around 38 miles in total. You've generally got passenger services with the Jubilee, the 8F brings freight services, and then with the 4F you've got banking operations and also some shunting as well as we go past a brake van there. As we go through Matlock Bath, and then 1.1 miles it's Matlock itself. We are running slightly behind, but that's okay. As we head into this tunnel. I'll tell you what, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. It's been a very enjoyable drive so far, I have to say, Yeah. I didn't really know what to expect. Obviously this route there was a little bit of some kind of question mark around obviously the era it's set in the 1960s, so at that point you would definitely start to be getting the cut over into the diesel era, and we just need to start slowing this down. So this is very much a fully steam route at the moment. There may well be in the future the potential for some diesel, which I think would be that would be very welcomed by the community, because I know it's certainly the right era for it, and also obviously it starts at Ambergate. I think there was a lot of people sort of questioning why didn't it start at Derby, and to be fair, it was felt that concentrating on this section of Peak Forest was only right given the scenery, and I can get that. So I can get that. Let's jump out here as we come into Matlock. Let's see if we can stop this. Brakes are pretty good, I have to say. A little bit short, but that's okay. We'll unlock those doors, and we'll open the cylinder cocks, and we'll put the... There we go. So this is Matlock, which is looking pretty nice. Did we manage to get fully on the station? Yeah, no problem at all. We're not hanging off the edge, which is always a bonus. It's a really well detailed station. I'm really impressed with this. You can see there's a lot of station sort of this clutter. You've got suitcases and the like. Got some nice posters. Really impressed. Got some luggage kind of wagons there. We've got people sitting on the bench. People don't fancy getting on. No, you don't fancy getting on? I need to lock the doors apparently. You see sort of the dioramas, someone reading the paper, which is very cool. Yeah, let's do that. And we can start to go. Start to gently wind back the reverser. So our next go via location is Darley-Dale. Let's head back. Good bit of acceleration out of Matlock. As you can see, you've got plenty of quarries around, which is pretty nice to see. Got some wagons as well. I've driven 10 miles, I will take them. There we go. Picking up speed very nicely. I've not seen any other locos coming in the opposite direction yet. It would be nice to see some additional locos, that's for sure. Again, there's a lot of industry along the line side, which makes it really interesting to look at, and I think it does it more justice being on the outside than being in on the footplate of this Jubilee. Up to 40 already. Picking up some speed. You can see the firewoman hanging out the side there, checking out what's going on. So next, I didn't want to unlock those doors. Hopefully that doesn't do anything. It's always good when you press the wrong button. So that will be our final stop, which will be Millersdale. Look at the scenery in the background. You can see it's very rocky. I love it. Let's see where we are on the map here. So we continue to make our way north, and we do go past this sort of yard here. So hopefully we get a a really good view of some other locos, wagons, but I'm thoroughly impressed with this so far. It's been a really, really enjoyable drive. I think it's only right we do the usual. Let's see if we can get a good thumbnail. You know if you've hit this one, you'll where that's just about good, I think. There we go. Already up to 55. So we thunder through the station with a few more wagons. So we clip through that bridge there. Nice to see this picking up some speed. We're thundering along now at 60. We will need to slow in a bit before the 45 that we know is coming. This route is obviously given its time period, signal using the semaphores. I can't admit to being very no favour with them, so it's nice to rely on the HUD, I think, for the moment. This is more about just showcasing this absolutely stunning route and the scenery, because it is beautiful. And once we get a little bit more familiar with driving steam, we can certainly showcase some more of the interesting aspects of it. Really motoring along now at 70. Fantastic. As this is one of the yards, I should imagine. Let's you can see we've got one of the brand new 4F here. Oh, look, beautiful. Something a little bit different. As we thunder along, and then we've got, I think that is an 8F. If I'm not much mistaken, doing a bit of yard work. It's very cool to see. We need to be braking. Get back in our cab. We are going far too fast. Whoops. So this is Rousey. There we go, down to 45. Oh, that's horrible. There's so much to look at along the way. Those brakes really don't come off very easily at all, do they? Come on, release. There we go. Those brakes are either nothing or everything. Yes and no. There we go, we're starting to pick up a bit more speed. So we've got a combination brake, which I think is extremely powerful. But it's then very difficult to release, which is interesting. We're picking up speed again, slowly. We are going up a 1% gradient, so nothing to be expected. So we've got Bakewell next, and then our final stop of Millerstown. It's looking fantastic, this route. Locos look glorious. I'm really impressed, I have to say. Considering some of the recent releases from Dovetail Games, I was not expecting this, I think it's fair to say. Yeah, really, really impressed so far. I think I just need to get used to driving a bit more steam, and then yeah, that'll be really quite enjoyable, I should imagine. As that fire is lighting up the front plate quite nicely. Got no other light in here to see other than the firebox. We'll put the lamp on. I think that's probably a good show. Off. Now I can't see. Yeah, we'll keep the lamp on, I think, for now. This tunnel is an extremely long one. As we pop out the other side there. Turn the light off now. Still climbing the 1% gradient, but we're picking up speed. Very nice. See where we are on the map. We've made a fair old distance. I think we have to say probably about halfway in terms of the length. Yeah, some of these rock faces also look fantastic as well. Pretty well modelled. Look at the scenery. This is the Derbyshire Hills for you. Just need to ease back. We're up to 50. Distance there. Almost going via our next location, which is Bakewell. I also believe one of the collectibles is actually the Bakewell tart, so this is very on point actually to be rolling through this station. And there we go, our last and final station, which will be Millisdale. This is very cool to see. It's a little bit different. I am very impressed with this. Definite uptick from their recent releases. Tell there's been a lot of effort put into this, and I love the fact that you get, if it's the first time you're picking up a steam route, you get all 3 locomotives, so you get a real sense of variety in terms of different types of operations, some shunting, some freight, some mainline passenger speed as we go through what appears to be a bit of a disused station. Love the amount of foliage that we've got around trees. Just general busyness and lots of things to continue looking at. I think what would really finish this route off, as I said originally, was I mean, certainly this is set in the 1960s, which is that cut over era for diesel, so there's probably locomotives that we've already got within Trains on Board that would fit this route. So as a potential add-on, that could be something that really enhances this route to be something quite special. But at the moment, I'm really, really impressed. For our first run, I've not seen any weird bugs yet, missing scenery, anything like that, as we've been looking around, so that's always a good start. I feel like I'm going to get a good grip of driving steam as well. Jump back onto the footplate. We can hang out the side here as we thunder through what appears to be another station, disused station. It's pretty cool to see disused stations like that. It is quite noisy on the footplate though. It's quite nice to be on the outside still. We thunder along. We've still not seen any traffic coming in the opposite direction, which is a bit of a shame. I would have liked to see something coming in the opposite direction as the two engines, say, crossed. We are going slightly downhill. Let's just slow us down. Gentle actually on the brakes. Start to go back uphill, so a bit more application of the regulator. So Middlesdale is just 2.6 miles away. Lovely running at the moment. Some kind of it is over. Let's jump into the camera. Some kind of industrial type deal going on over there, perhaps. As we see our Jubilee dive into the tunnel there. Straight back in, but it's great scenery. So Middlesdale now, we are definitely running behind time, but that's okay. It's a bit of my slowed a little bit too much for that 55 miles an hour section, but I love these rock faces. They do that absolutely fantastic. Okay, a little bit more speed. I've got a mile to the 30. Valley, get down the right hand side there. We'll these off now, soon as we've got the 30 coming up, and we are less than a mile now from Millisdale. So we're just gently apply the brakes. See, we're starting to slow very gently. There at about 30. We are about 3 minutes late, but that's okay. It's not a problem. We are coming up to Millisdale. Far out now. Where's the station coming up? Just ahead of us. A bit hard on the brakes here. Are we doing anything? No. There we go, starting to slow nicely now. Oh, what a fantastic approach over a viaduct. I love that. And into Millisdale we go. Just creep a little bit further. I'm going to stop slightly short, I think. There we go. Pretty bang on the money there. I'm happy with that. We'll open those doors for the very last time. Let's jump into that 8 camera. Very quite large station. You've got cattle pens over here. Got some wagons. Very nice. And this is Millisdale for Tidswell. We are still bugged a little bit by the safety valves, but fair point. Let's open those. And for last time, let's lock those doors. Hopefully you've enjoyed the very first look at Peak Forest Railway. If you have, why don't you hit that like button and also subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.